Hey, welcome back to the Six Figure Mastermind. Today we're talking more about selfies and how to actually get a selfie without having to hold the camera. I'll tell you how to do it. Stay tuned. Let's talk selfies. They're big in the industry right now and they're great for business because people want to see your face, especially if you're building your own brand around you, okay? You gotta know how to take good selfies. So I'm gonna recommend that you look at a couple of my other videos to see how that's done, what the composition looks like, all about how to do that with lighting and structure and angle and all of that. Why would you not wanna hold your phone when taking a selfie? A couple of reasons. The first is this. There's a couple mistakes that people generally make when they're holding their phone for a selfie. Biggest one is people will look at the screen instead of at the actual camera when they're taking a selfie. This happens especially with videos. People will look at themselves rather than the actual camera. That's a big mistake because when your picture or your video comes out, your audience is not going to be able to make eye contact with you because you're constantly looking just to the side of where they're focusing. So always look at the camera. The second reason you don't want to hold your own phone for a selfie is because of distortion. Distortion is what happens when the camera is either too close or at a weird angle and you look disproportionate. Maybe your hands look bigger than they should because you're holding your phone down. Maybe your chin looks bigger than it should. Maybe your forehead looks bigger than it should. When you're holding your own phone, you have a limited amount of space to work with as far as your extension of your reach. I have a few friends that I say they have selfie arms because their arms are long enough to avoid that distortion. But normal people like me, I don't have selfie arms and therefore I have distortion in almost all of my selfie images. Okay, so be aware of that. That's one reason to give your phone to someone else, and that's frankly why selfie sticks were invented. Okay. The third reason not to hold your own phone for your selfie is because the camera on the front of your phone is generally lower quality than the camera on the back of your phone. And it's easier to hand your phone off to someone and not be holding it yourself when you're trying to create a selfie and you're trying to use the better lens, which creates a better image, which creates better marketing. Okay. A lot of people don't know that the camera on the back of their phone is actually a higher quality camera than the camera on the front. So let's talk about 3 major ways to avoid holding your phone during a selfie. I've covered a couple of them. The first one is the classic selfie stick. Now you can pick up selfie sticks anywhere you go. Usually they're at grocery stores, big box stores, online, Amazon.com will have them. Selfie sticks are very easy to use and they work very simply. Basically it's a stick that's going to hold your phone. You can see yourself in the image. Again, remember to look directly in the lens instead of just off to the screen on the side. And it'll come with a little button that plugs into your phone, and when you click the button, it'll snap the picture, no problem. When you're using a selfie stick, one of the biggest mistakes people will make is they'll get a picture of the selfie stick in the photo. Now, if that's on purpose, great. If it's not on purpose, move your arm, make the angle so that selfie stick is not showing in the photo. People didn't come to your photo to see your selfie stick and all your gear and equipment. They want to see you. So compose your photo in a way that it's not in the photo, okay? Another way to use your phone to get a selfie without holding your phone is to set a timer. Timers are super easy to set up on your phones and most people don't know they exist. It's actually a very old technology that used to be around when cameras first came out with 35mm film. They used to have timers on them so people could place the camera, run back, and get in the photo. You don't see it very often nowadays, and it's actually an underutilized tool that allows you to get a good photo with everyone in it, including you, without the arms, without the distortion, and without the weird views and angles. So hand your phone off to a bench, set a timer, run back, get in the picture, and check it later, okay? You can use your instant gratification camera. You can check it 10 seconds later and redo it if you need to, but your images are gonna look a lot better. The last way to use your phone and get a selfie without actually holding it is to just be the classic friend who says, hey, can you take my picture? This is the easiest thing to do, and people are so willing to do it all the time. There are a couple caveats. You may be dealing with someone that doesn't know how to work your phone or that doesn't know how to compose an image. So be clear with your people when you're handing your phone off. This is how you take the picture. This is what I want the image. If you want to be like an extra cool, like super friend on the street that's helping someone out, take a look at our other videos and learn how to compose your lighting and learn how to get the angles just right so you get everyone in the picture and they're going to think you're a professional photographer. Okay, so those are the 3 major ways. Get yourself a selfie stick, use your timer, or phone a friend. That's the easiest way to get a selfie without having your phone in your hand. Try shaking it up. You're going to get a variety of images. Use them all on your social media. Hey, I hope you liked today's video. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and I'll send you another video right to your inbox tomorrow. See you then.